Hi there, it's Mark, back with another giveaway from my YouTube channel. This time it's my textured backgrounds, which can be used to overlay in Photoshop to add texture. Get away, you're joking? Texture overlays add texture? To add texture to your pictures, be that subtly or in your face, be that the whole screen or part of an image, be that utilizing the color that is in them, or indeed make it black and white and just use the texture. So you have 160 swatches here in 8 color themes, so that's 20 of each, plus 12 bonus parchments, all free on my website. No fuss, no forms, no subscribing, no registering, no leaving of emails, just a click away. I'll show you how to get them in a second, and I'll show you how to use them in a second, but for now a quick look-see. So each set of 20 has a thumbnail sheet, so you can get an idea of what sort of textures there are in there. And there's an example of 2 of the blue. Then we have the browns and 2 of the browns. You can see where this is going. Greens and 2 of the greens. There's a multicolored one, which is good for putting swatches, different colors within your picture for a bit more variety, or indeed because some of them are quite highly textured, just using the texture within it. Then you've got oranges, then there's the parchments, purples, reds and yellows. Okay, how do we use them? Let's jump over to Photoshop. So here's a picture of Newcastle upon Tyne looking down the river, and let's find one. This one, which is one of the yellow ones. Let's click drag up. I've still got my mouse held. Bring it to the middle, press shift and leave go. Why did I do it that way? Because that centers it. If you keep a hold of your shift key while you bring your mouse down into the picture and leave go, it will center it. It doesn't matter if you leave go at the top edge, the bottom edge. If you've got your shift key held, drag it onto the picture, then leave go, it will center it. I'm now going to zoom out though, because they're obviously a little bit different sizes, and I want this particular texture to fit the screen. Control or Command T, I'm on that texture. In fact, no, I'm actually going to, because I like that rip type look, I'm going to have it there and press enter. Control or Command 0 to get back to full screen. But I can't see Newcastle. Not yet, you can't. Over here you've got the blend modes. Now these vary widely, and a lot of them aren't necessarily used for what we are doing, so a lot of them will look really bizarre. You might like them, who knows? But I tend to run down through the top half, the lighten and darken section, to see what I prefer. And for this particular picture, I'm trying to look something a bit abstract. I like that. I like overlay, and I think I like multiply or darken. Don't like the greeny tones coming in there, so I think I like multiply. Okay, I'm going with that one. Is it too strong? Well, I can lower my opacity here. Drag my opacity slider to the left to lower the opacity. No, I think it's quite okay, quite strong. I did say we could use it on parts of the picture. If you just wanted to use this across the sage, Control Command T again. Let's make this just a little bit smaller. Get some of those cracks all together. Let's rotate it perhaps. You'll see what I'm doing in a second. Rotate a bit more and a bit smaller, a little bit more. There we go, enter. Now I'm going to put a black mask on that to hide it all. So while I'm on my mask tool, I'm going to press my Option key on a Mac or Alt key on a PC. It puts a black mask on there. B for my brush tool. X will change my foreground and background color. I've got white, which reveals I'm on my mask. And if I paint here now, I can use this, as you see, just to add an effect in a part of a picture. Which, given that this is a gallery, that's not necessarily out of place. And there you go. So we used it partial, we used it right across the top, we've used a mask, we can still play with opacity and so on. Let's do another one, then we'll jump back to downloading them. So let's use this one. Drag it up the top, bring it down anywhere on the screen, hold my shift key down, then release the mouse, it's in the middle. This one seems to be the right size. Control or Command T. Zoom out a little bit. Control. Yeah, it's roughly the same size, so we'll just leave it as is. Press enter. Now, visually, I've got red down here and blue up the top. This has got red down. So I think if I flip that upside down, Control or Command T, and flip vertical, I'm kind of matching reds going up to blues, which kind of, if you drew a diagonal down through this picture, would be the same thing. So I'm going to leave it like that, and let's find an overlay that works. Straight away I like darken again. I like lighten. No. Actually like that, I like overlay. I do like overlay. Or do I prefer that? No, I'm going to go with overlay. Actually, I'm going to go soft light. Alright, I'm going to stay with soft light. But what I don't want is, I don't want all this texture, this lovely texture on the model. So, while I'm on the layer, click on a mask, this time without holding anything down. So it's a white mask. B from a brush tool. X to get black as my foreground colour. And as I paint on here, it will hide the texture. I'll do it quite noticeably here. So if I did it there, for example, it hides the texture. Control Z. And I just want to hide the texture actually on the back and face of my model. And on her legs and feet. Oh, that's really bad. So X to change the colour. Make my brush a little bit smaller. I could do this with mask with selections. But you know what, this is just rough and ready to give you guys the idea. And then Control or Command minus to put it back in the middle. I'll shift me out of the way just for the moment. And there you have it. Okay, so that's it. Now let's go get them. Where's my website? Here's my website. markahunter.com. You won't find this link on my website. It is a standalone page which is linked to from YouTube here. Oh, that's my YouTube channel. Oh, there's my YouTube channel. Excuse me while I try and type and talk at the same time. There's my website. Rewind. And you won't find this link on the website. It's only on YouTube here. Slash, and this is MAH textures.html. And here it is. There's the box. There's the clickable and downloadable thumbnail sheets. Let's go back. Here are the individual downloads. I've already downloaded one earlier, but let's just download that one. There you go. See, it's shot up there to download. The only thing notice here is the terms and conditions. These are for personal use, not commercial use. You can use them commercially, but you've got to talk to me first, and we'll approve a particular license for that use. Other than that, you are free to use them. Please note the full terms and conditions. Downloading this, there's an assumption that you have read. So by clicking on the download links, we assume terms and conditions being read, because the use of these is predicated on what's in the terms and conditions. Okay, that's it. Let's just finally have a look at those downloads. There it is. We downloaded multi. Double click on it. It unpacks it. There's the folder, and they are the textures that came with multi. Now, you don't get out of here that quick. Please click on that subscribe button, then you can go. Actually, no, click on the notification bell to be notified of new releases. Then you can go. No, click on the like as well, and then you can go. Bye for now.